I am Monty Lewis, and I joined BBNSW in 1977. I have been occupied with voluntary service all my life. I was a lecturer at Sydney University and also in private practice. I attended 2 teaching hospitals and did not at any time accept payment for those teaching sessions that one could say that I spent half of my working life voluntary and half of my working life being paid for my knowledge. In 1988, when I was the president of Masada for New South Wales, I was looking around for something to try and impress the non-Jewish people with the work of B'nai B'rith. That changed to my attitude of using B'nai B'rith not to approach other people as to what we were doing, but the necessary of starting something which I was aware of in the States, and that was the anti-defamation. I therefore looked around, and there was another person who I talked to quite a bit. His name was Paul Herschel, and Paul and I discussed the to and fro of what we should do, how we should do it, what the name should be, and so forth. We realised that what we should do was not to be associated with a lot of drama, but we should use our common sense and work at certain levels in which anti-defamation would be acceptable to the general community, non-Jewish general community. Paul was very excited about this, and he was so excited about it that he said to me, "Can I become the first president?" And I was at that time also, pardon me, the president of B'nai B'rith for the state. And I couldn't do everything, so I said with a great alacrity, "Paul, be my guest." And he was a very good first president. Then came the matter of the word. There was a lot of argument about this dissertation of the differences of who wants which word. And then we came to, I suggested Dreyfus. Why not use the word of Dreyfus? And they asked why, and of course a lot of them weren't au fait with what happened with Dreyfus in the French army when he was accused of all sorts of things, including loss of patriotism and so forth. And he was, after that, he was discharged with full honours. They had made a mistake. And I pointed out that that was a matter of dissertation of anti-defamation properly used. They weren't happy with that. And I said, well, all right, let's use the word defamation, anti-defamation. And we cottoned on to that. So it became the Unit 21 ADU of Sydney Lodge. I founded the Anti-Defamation Unit because of the knowledge within Jewry that anti-Semitism was on the increase, and we weren't acting in any way against it. We didn't have a modus operandi, And I felt that this was the important modus operandi of giving to the papers, giving to the community, making general announcements of how good Judaism is working for the whole population of Australia. The mission of Alfred Dreyfus, the Anti-Defamation, was to be aware of anti-Semitism and act in a way in which it was brought up to the knowledge of the non-Jewish community. One of the things that we did with the Anti-Defamation Unit was we actually started the gold medal. Of course, that fitted in so well with what anti-defamation stood for, because the people that were being lauded with the gold medal were used not only for how we could have a nice tea and give people a medal, but people of valour, people of excellence were actually lauding the presence of Jewish community, which was working not only for Jews, but for the whole community.